It's a feeling you will only ever know if you're a woman. The feeling of paranoia when walking alone at night. The feeling of having to uncomfortably respond and react to sexual harassment by a male who holds a position of power over you. The feeling of having to monitor your drinking when surrounded by people you don't know, any of whom could potentially take advantage of you if you've had too much. The feeling of not being able to fill up your car with gas without being whistled or shouted at. The feeling of guilt and shame that washes over you when suddenly having to ask yourself, was this my fault? The feeling of powerlessness and weakness that you just can't seem to shake off no matter how hard you try. These feelings are ones women identify with every single day. And I don't deserve this. No one does. All I want is to wake up one day and feel as if this world views me as a human being with a voice that isn't lesser than.
The Me Too movement is very special to my heart because I've been there. It's happened to me. I was drugged and raped by a youth leader at my church. I wasn't wearing anything revealing, I never asked for it, and I never thought it would happen to me. The most common comments I've heard sexual assault is, well, what was she wearing? Or, well, she shouldn't have gone to that frat party. And that drives me insane. It doesn't matter where you go, what we are wearing, who we are with, what color our skin is, or whether we come from a rich or poor family. It can happen to anyone and everyone, and this movement brings light to that. It shows the cold, hard, undeniable truth. And the more we talk about it, the easier it gets on the abused, and the tougher it gets for the abuser. So keep talking. Do not be ashamed for what has happened to you. You did nothing wrong. You are not the problem. Society is the problem. Help spread this beautiful movement. Help spread the light in the darkness. We have a voice. We matter, and this movement helps spread that truth.
I want sexual violence to end because I watched my best friend suffer for 14 months. Living 1,000 miles away, there was little I could do. I believe in the Me Too movement because I believe in giving my best friend a voice. If we're silent, the perpetrators win. 1 in 3 women experience some form of sexual violence in their lifetime. And on top of that, 63% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police. Victims deserve to be heard because nobody has the right to tell somebody that their pain isn't real. Believe victims, because when you don't, you're only letting the perpetrator win.
Sexual assault and harassment are issues affecting our country every day.
If we want to make a change,
it starts with us by raising awareness and focusing on prevention.
Hold everyone you know accountable.
It starts with us by educating others.
Be brave and stand up for what's right.
It starts with us, and it starts with you.